Hello everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am working in my bed. This is going to be my studio space for the day. My kids are still sleeping, so it's wonderful. So I got a few minutes and I decided to work on my video some more. Testing my mic, testing my mic, testing my mic. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing my mic, testing my mic. I think I like it there best. This video, if you've noticed, has been a little bit different. I take you on some of the adventures that my family and I have gone on this past week and weekend. We went hiking over to a new place, or not hiking to it, but drove over to a place over in St. Louis near Wildwood, Missouri. And did a nice hike over there. It was wonderful. The water was beautiful.
I know how to read it. Let's just go to the green rock.
It had a ton of stairs, oh my gosh. By the third set, I was like, okay, I chose poorly. Hopefully, hopefully I'll learn on the other end of the hiking trail that maybe I should have went that way first and then come down the stairs instead of up the stairs. But all in all, it was wonderful. We had a fantastic time. I also got a few new art supplies this weekend that I cannot wait to show you. And I was actually going to do some sketching today just to kind of loosen up. I was really feeling this weekend to kind of get into my charcoal sketches. Something to that effect. I just want to sketch right now, not paint at the moment. Just get loose. I think I am going to use my Stabilo 8046 pencil just to kind of sketch and loosen up. So maybe this will inspire me to get back to painting today. Maybe it won't, maybe it will, and I won't have time. Who knows? My life is so busy. So while I do this, I think I'm just gonna chit chat with you about just different things that went on this past weekend, if you're interested. So one of the things that I worked on this weekend was expanding my art space. So if you've seen my videos, then you know that my art space is kind of relegated to two small spaces in the house. A corner in my bedroom where I have my easel set up and my paint and my canvases are stacked up. And then my art desk, which occasionally I move from the bedroom to the living room and sometimes back and forth. And just so you know, while I got everything kind of cleaned up and spaced out a little bit more, so where now I'm taking up more of the bedroom a little bit, I do plan to move my desk back in here. I just got to find a really good chair because I've been using this sewing chair. It's an older sewing style chair. It's beautiful. It was in my husband's family years and years back. It's nice. I'll show you a picture. But it's, when it comes to sitting it and doing art, it is not the most comfortable. And so I need to find me a new chair for that. But yeah, so I got my space cleaned up. I got it organized a little bit better. I got some things moved around, and that was nice. And so I'm really kind of liking my little art space. The only downfall to it is that I'm still having trouble getting the lighting and all that jazz kind of squared away. So that's kind of sad, because how am I going to set up and record my videos? I like recording these videos. It's fun for me to share my art, and that's really what all of this was about, was that I wanted to share my art. And if you hear that, that's me sharpening my pencil. I was watching this. Wow, this pencil sharpener. Whew, that's awesome. This is that one that I got as a gift in my St. Louis art supply box. So I love this thing. I forgot what I was talking about. So this past week, I also stumbled across Heinz, who's a YouTuber, also known as Hindsight, but he goes by Heinz, H-I-N-D-Z. And one of the things he was talking about was his YouTube channel. He wants to be felt, not seen. And I loved that. And I want that too. Like, I don't want to just sit here and be seen. I want you to feel my energy, and I want you to feel what I put into my art, and I want you to feel what I feel as I art. And I want to share that with you. So hopefully you will like that, because that's kind of what I want in my videos to kind of move into, is more of where you get to know me and experience me a little bit better, so I can hopefully attract and surround myself with people that resonate with my energy, my vibes, and yeah, that's where I want to be. Okay, not really sure how much of what I say is going to make it in this video. I'm not too worried about it either, because I am here to just kind of draw and hang out with you and chit chat. So I'm currently just kind of gesture sketching, and notice my hair. There's a little, yeah. It's kind of interesting. I've never really tried to sketch myself while I'm video recording. That's a first. Interesting. This got a little more complicated. I went from loose gestures to now I'm trying to do detail. And I am struggling with them lips. Girl. I should have stuck with the loose sketches. I told you, it is rough, this one. There at ease. Oh, you see the resemblance? Trying to get out of my head. Trying to loosen up. I'm very I'm very tight this morning. Oh, speaking of, while I was cleaning, I must have done like a ton of squats. I don't remember this, but I must have done a ton of them because my thighs have been so sore. Like, I went to step down the steps the other day and I almost like fell forward because my thighs were just not having it. And so I honestly thought that after this hike that this was going to be, like, I was going to really be mad at myself for the hike. But they're not as bad as they were, so that's nice. But it was not easy. Not easy at all. At some point, I would like to go do like that, like some of the Appalachian Trail. I would like to do some backpacking, camping out, hike a little bit, camp a little bit more. One of these days we're going to go do all that. But right now we are limited to weekends only, so we shall be a weekend warrior until then. Sometimes though, my husband works Saturdays too, so then we just become a Sunday warrior. But you work with what you can get. And I'm learning that with my art too. I'm learning that I need to, those little moments that I have, even if it's not like an hour or two, like if it's only 5-10 minutes, I need to take it. I need to take it for myself. I need to take it for my art, do some sketching, because homeschooling kids and raising kids and running a household and just everything is a lot. And so you might not have 2 hours here to 3 hours there. So just being able to take a few minutes and, to think, I think it was really funny because when I left the library, my thought was, I'm going to use all that time, when my normal hours that I worked at the library, to do my art. No, it didn't work out that way. And I think a lot of times we fall into that trap that we think that, if we didn't have our full-time jobs or part-time jobs, it'd give us more time to dedicate to whatever it is we are working on, like our passion, And I think a lot of times we are romantically dreaming that up, because that's ends up usually not how it works out. Other things start to kind of get in the way of that, and a lot of that is because we do let it. We end up not taking it as seriously, or we get kind of caught up in that little moment of relief where, we don't have that stress of having to be at the job, that kind of thing, and it ends up just kind of extending itself too long, I guess. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I think go into that, but usually I just know for myself, I found that it rarely works out the way that I'm daydreaming it up to work out. So right now I'm just trying to do some little quick gesture profile faces, nothing too crazy, and I'm just trying to see how many little face sketches I can do, and I think I might even take it down smaller to see if I can do a little bit more. I kind of like her. Yeah, I think I'm going to go a little bit smaller if possible. So if you're wondering, my upcoming plans for my channel definitely involve more blogging style videos, style videos where I kind of take you with me on some things. You get to see a little bit more of me and me doing art If you have any questions, I will be glad to answer them to the best of my ability. And things like that, where hopefully you kind of get to know me better. Hopefully you kind of get a feel for my energy better. And we can kind of hang out here on my YouTube channel and move forward that way. I know a lot of people are here or came here because of my Procreate videos. And that's great. I'm not saying I'll never do another Procreate video again. I think there's several channels that are out there that do those videos way better than I do. That's just not my passion. I like using Procreate. I still draw with Procreate. In fact, if you've been on my Instagram, the elephant, spirit elephant that I have on there that I've ordered a couple of prints of, that is done in Procreate. I like it, but it doesn't feel the same as traditional art. It doesn't feel, it's kind of like the difference between a book and the Kindle e-readers. Like, I need the actual book. I want to feel it, I want to touch it, I want to like smell the pages. Like, not that I'm just like, that's what I want. Like, I just want that, I guess, tactile feeling. Like, I want to be able to touch it. I want to be able to really get the feel. I love the way that the paint feels and the way that I can manipulate the paint, watering it down, making it thicker, those kind of things, moving it around on the canvas and between the different brushes and like my hand and a squeegee and a roller. Like, I love that. I'm just not in love with Procreate like that. It's great. It helps me get out ideas. Really helps me when I get into I'm going to be overly picky about fine details mode. It's great for that. It saves me a lot of headache. But my true like loves and desires are painting, acrylic painting. I do love to paint with acrylic. I love to paint with gouache. I like doing charcoal sketches. I love my Caran d'Ac crayons. I like those things. I also like to be outside in nature and hike. And so if I can find a way to start blending these into my channel, that's what we're going to do. And hopefully you'll come along with me. All right, so I'm going to put this down. I am going to talk about my new supplies that I got, because I mentioned Caran d'Ac crayons, and how could I mention that and not show them to you? So I did buy this nifty little pencil case. Not because I bought pencils, but because they didn't have a crayon holder. So I had been eyeballing on Amazon Caran d'Ac's like wooden box set that's like almost $300. And I know me, I'm not going to use over half of those crayons because I don't like the colors. So what I did was I found a store that sold them individually that I could go to and I could pick it out. Now, the experience of the store wasn't so great. Probably will never go back. I'll just order online in the future. But what I did do was I bought me a bunch of crayons that I'm excited about. And so these are the beautiful new additions to my little 15 set of Caran d'Ac crayons that I currently have. So 15 or 10? It's 15. So yes, look at these amazing little colors. Aren't they so cute? So pretty. These are the ones that I was drawn to. So these are the ones. Some of these I'm actually not surprised about. Like, honestly, when I go to pick out paint, I'm pretty sure these are the colors I pick out and paint too. Sometimes just named a little bit different. So, because when I picked out, like for instance, in the store, when I picked out this color looked green-ish to me. Kind of like a foresty kind of green, hunter kind of green. It's gold. It's gold. I pick out gold when I paint too. So, anyway, yeah. Pretty sure I pick out these same exact colors, or tend to make them. So there's that. I did find this in a blue-gray for Liquitex, and I kind of wanted to try it. I know, if you've seen the other video, I said I'll probably never buy Liquitex again because I went over to Holbein and my whole world changed. But I wanted to try this. So that's where we are. Instead of my soap, so if you saw that one video with the soap, I did pick up this. So it's by the same company. This time you just get your brush wet and you swirl it around in this bad boy instead of the bar of soap. I'm gonna try it. I found this gorgeous sponge. Yes, I just referred to this sponge as gorgeous. I love the holes. It looks fantastic. So I bought it. And I'm going to use it for my art. And then the last thing I got was this. I was really drawn to this. Sort of the color, but then when I touched the bristles, I liked it too. It's for acrylic, possibly oil, but I've only done one oil painting, and I like my painting, but I don't like using oils. So this is, I think it's Escoda Modernista from Barcelona, size 6. But it's just so cute. So I can't wait to use this too. This week, I will more than likely probably get into some abstract kind of flower drawings, paintings. That's what I'm kind of feeling. However, you saw my quick charcoal sketches were faces. Don't ask. I don't know why. And so, yeah, so hopefully I'll get some videos out of that and be able to share them with you. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I've had an amazing time filming this video and thinking about what I want to share with all of y'all so that you can understand me a little bit better. So, or as Heinz likes to say, so that you can feel my vibes. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.